So it's Monday, and it's actually our fourth Monday in what we've been calling our 4-week fast. Of course, as you know, it's not been a 4-week fast, but it's been a 4-week period where we have fasted every Monday. And today, of course, is the last of those. So congratulations, you've made it thus far. For those of you that have never really fasted before, I hope it's been so far an experience that has grown you, that has stretched you, that has taught you more about yourself and more about the God that we together love. During this period, we have been intentional about setting our minds on things above rather than the chaos that is ensuing here on this earth. Because according to worldly matters, there's a pandemic going on right now. Our country is fiercely divided. There is a war on the culture, and there's an election that is taking place days from now. As I shoot this video, there will be a debate happening tonight where a lot of people, I imagine, are going to be upset shortly thereafter the debate. It seems like chaos, but we serve a God who is bigger than all of this. And of course, we have learned nothing else if we haven't learned that our attitude affects the outcomes in our day-to-day lives. And what we choose to meditate on affects the attitudes which affect the outcomes. And so we look to Philippians chapter 4, verse 8, where it says, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is anything excellent, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things." I hope indeed you have been thinking about these things. Today, we narrow in on just those last two things. If there is anything excellent, and if there's anything worthy of praise. Of course, those are similar ideas, but they're worth exploring separately. When I was thinking about things that were excellent this morning, the very first thing that came to mind was that 2 of our elders brought children into their home that while they weren't biologically theirs, they adopted them as their very own children. Just as much children of theirs as all of their others. And that is exactly what God does with us, isn't He? I myself am a Gentile. I'm not a Jew, one of God's chosen people. Yet through the blood of Christ, God has invited me to become not a second-class child or a second-class citizen, but His child. I am a child of God through the blood of Christ. And when I see that, and when I see it represented through our elders, even as they have brought these children into their home to pour their love and their energy and their resources out onto their children, I just think that is excellent. The second thing in our list today is that which is worthy of praise. And there's a lot worthy of praise. Right now I sit in the woods during the fall time, and it's a great time to sit in the woods. I admire God's creation and note that it indeed is worthy of our praise. I am so grateful that God chose a fall palette which complements each other. The colors in that palette complement each other so well that it's relaxing and inviting and beautiful. He didn't pick purple and yellow and cyan. He picked these burgundies and these yellows and these oranges which blend so well and are so pleasing to our eyes. Another thing worthy of praise is in the past month alone, we've had 2 couples at our church join as husband and wife. And so 2 families have begun at our church. 2 different couples have chosen to dedicate their lives to sacrificing for one another and putting the other before themselves. And I think that is worthy of praise. While we're on the topic of marriage, how about the fact that we have many babies on the way? We just had a baby shower last week, and there are more to come because babies are on the way. And as anybody with a brain knows, babies are beautiful and wonderful and mysterious and certainly worthy of our praise. And so today, during your meal times, take a moment. And rather than filling your headspace with all the garbage that is constantly pumped into our brains by the various media outlets we consume, think about that which is excellent and worthy of praise. And let this habit that you have been cultivating every Monday throughout October be one that doesn't end today, but let this be a habit that you continue in the days and weeks and months and even years ahead, so that the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, can be given to you and stay with you, that you can be stable and never shaken and persevere as a Christian, ever growing nearer to God God and nearer to one another. I hope this has been a great experience for you. Happy Monday, everyone.